This is me, Muskan. I'm studying in first year MBBS, and this video is going to be for the people who are studying in 10th or 12th because they are gonna have board exams, and most of them are scared. At least who I know who have been requesting for this video are scared. Not a video exactly, they've been asking me in offline, but then I thought it would be better to make it a video so more people could. The first thing I want to tell you all is that it is not at all impossible. It is the most easiest exam you will be writing in your whole life. Yeah, whole life. That you will never find an exam easier than your 10th or your 12th board exam. And if you have not started it, then start. There's no need to be scared or worried. And it's all a myth that it's gonna be difficult or this or that. It's the most easiest exam in your whole life. And then the when you see the next exams in your life, for example, your degree, when you go to your degree, and then those exams, they will be far worse than your 10th or 12th board exams. Even in any competitive exam, it's more worse than your board exams and all. So you don't need to be scared for your board exam. And then you need to start studying. You need to start now. When you keep saying tomorrow, that tomorrow never comes. You need to make a timetable. Not a timetable which is impossible to do and you make it and you try to do it and you cannot and you just keep it and it's there all the time. Not that kind of timetable. A timetable which you can follow, you can do this, it is possible. You need to keep only 4 hours of study in that, because if you have, now you have a lot of time. At this point, you don't need to study for 8 or 10 hours right now. 4 hours of studying is enough. And then you don't need to be perfect in everything. You don't need to study everything. It is like you might have seen a person studying all the time does not get as much marks, and sometimes a person not studying that much, studying 1 hour a day, gets like above 90% or something. So you need to know which part to study more and which part to skip. You can do that by one method. You have to, whichever board you are, even if you're 10th or you're in 12th, you have to take past 10-15 years papers and start solving those. When you have solved your past 10 years, past 15 years paper, the 70 or 80% of your coming paper you have already solved and you already know. I'm 99% sure it will be like 70% or 80% of your paper will come from that only. But then I'm not 1% sure, because it can be sometimes 60% of paper comes from that. But it doesn't come very difficult. Actually, the board exam paper comes really easy. Even if the 60% of the paper comes from the previous years, like the past 15 or 10 years papers, the other 40% you need to know briefly. You can't just skip everything else and just do the past year papers. But I guarantee you will pass the exam if you do the past 10-15 years papers. But I can't guarantee you like above 95, 99. For that you need to work a little bit more hard than this. For that maybe you need to study more, like not only 4 hours, you need to do like 5-6 hours or 7 hours. Not 7 hours, 5 to 6 hours. 7 hours is like a lot for 10th or 12th people. And at the end of the day, it's just a paper. It will go easy because it's a board exam of 10th or 12th. It will be easy, I guarantee you, provided you study and go. Not even if you don't study too much, it's okay. It will be easy, you will pass, and you don't need to take so much stress or tension for this 10th or 12th paper.